people tell me when they see me, it was about time you got into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and I said, no, it was well worth the wait, trust me. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way, you new enshrinees. I'm not going to be up here very long, but I wanted to I was asked to kind of talk a little bit about this, and my wife said, make sure you wear your gold jacket. She left it out for me before she took off to go to Miami for a girls' weekend. So I'm sure there are going to be plenty of pictures of me with the gold jacket on. In the Pro Football Hall of Fame, there's 303 enshrinees, 171 that are still alive. Over 20,000 have played this great game of football. There are 3 symbolic items tied to enshrinement into the Hall of Fame. One is the gold jacket, the second is the bronze bust, the third is the Hall of Fame ring. I was told in 2008 when I was enshrined in Canton that this would be my final resting place. They said it would be 2121 George Hallis Drive. And without batting an eye, I had a chill go down my back like you would not believe. Think about that. They said, this is your final resting place. 2121 George Hallis Drive, Pro Football Hall of Fame. And that's how much that the folks out there in Canton take the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And it is something that isn't taken lightly by us enshrinees or us gold jackets. My opening remarks express how grateful I was, how I was feeling as I was standing on the stage in August of 2008. And my opening statement was, as I stand here today, I feel like the man standing on the North Pole, and the only way to go from here is south. Truly. The greatest part of Enshrinement Week is the Luncheon. The Luncheon is open only to Hall of Famers, and it's dedicated to Ray Nitschke, who passed away in 1998. And it was taken over by Deacon Jones. Now I'm going to throw some names out here, and you guys are going to probably have to Google some of these guys to kind of get that full effect of who they are. But when I talk about Ray Nitschke and I talk about Deacon Jones, these guys embody what the Pro Football Hall of Fame is all about. And for me to be in the same room with those guys at one point was an amazing feeling. Now, I remember Deacon Jones telling my class at the Ray Nitschke luncheon to look around. And he said this in a very warmly fashion. Take a look. He says, welcome to a team. He said, you're going to be part of this team the rest of your life. He says, look around. There isn't an a-hole in the room. He said, this team you'll never be cut from. I was seated by Mean Joe Green, Anthony Munoz, Bart Starr, Jim Taylor, Bobby Bell, Dick Buckus, Jack Ham, Gail Sayers, Jim Brown, Earl Campbell, my coach, Raymond Berry, my teammates, John Hanna and Mike Haynes. Think about that. Most of these guys are my heroes, guys that I tried to emulate, guys that I wanted to be like, and here I was sitting in the same room with them. Deacon Jones warned us. He says, keep your speeches short and be on your best behavior. Now, this was the role that Ray Nitschke used to play, complete with passionate speeches about what it means to be a Hall of Famer. Jones tells us about Ray Nitschke. He says, a little weird, a little crazy, elevator didn't go all the way to the top, but that's who you want to go into a fight with. And I don't know if you guys ever seen The Longest Yard. If you want to get a picture of what Ray Nitschke is all about, you watch The Longest Yard, and that's what he was. He loved to return each summer where his unofficial role was to remind the incoming class of Hall of Famers how privileged they were to be part of the NFL. And when I tell you this guy embodied the Hall of Fame, and that Ray Nitschke luncheon It's amazing. It's more than a building containing bronze busts, trophies, plaques, or banners honoring famous people. It's a brotherhood